doesn't really need to be a fancy room for bookkeeping and managing. I can make that a shared office, actually. Oh, that's not nice. What is that? Oh, that's the corner of the trade depot. I can see it under there. Huh. But yeah, I did read some suggestions about draining this lake on the forum. What you can do is cause a cave-in to block off the edges of the map. And then drain it that way. You know, just with pumps or something. Which is obviously... It's a lot of work, and it's quite dangerous indeed. But I think I want to give it a go. It'll be tough to block off this bit with a cave-in, because I've dug some bedrooms right above it. Merchants will be leaving soon. Goodbye. I suppose I could test it here, so... If I dug there, say from here up to here, and the same here, needs to go a bit further. Yeah, it's tricky getting cave-ins right, because I want to drop this bit of rock down into this gap. And if it's connected in any way to anything that is keeping it from dropping, so like here, that end would be on there, wouldn't it? But yeah, I don't need this bit. Okay. I'm just thinking the water would trickle through there, but it wouldn't. And the same up here. So I need a bit to drop in there, but I think it being attached to those might stop it from dropping. But I really don't know. I don't have much experience with controlled cave-ins. So, yes. It's going to be interesting finding out. Of course I need to dig above it as well, actually. So yeah, I was digging up or down stair there, and mine. Whoops. That. Just mine out the whole layer. That should make it completely detached from there. Oh, that's right. Huh? What did I just press then? I don't know. Bye-bye, merchants. Hammer Dwarf became enraged about nothing. Fair enough. Yeah, so that middle bit there is just a floor up here. It's not attached. I think I need to channel down, though. Yeah, I need to channel around it. Excuse me, where did you go? Oh, you went for a drink. Everybody's idling. That's not ideal, is it? You make pots on repeat. You make beds on repeat. You make thrones on repeat. I only have one mason, don't I? Tanner's automatic. I don't want to prepare meals, they're too expensive. Brew drinks. We're not going to run out of drinks, are we? I do not think so. You make rock mechanisms. Should have plenty of rocks. Okay. One of these is surely the bedrooms. But surely it's not. Let's see, F5, zoom to bedrooms. Right. So if I channel everywhere except by the stairs to start off with. Yeah, they should always be able to find their way to actually walk on these. There we go. I do have some rocks falling down there, but never mind. Right. Channel this. So that means that on this level, that chunk of rock is not stuck to anything. Now I need to make sure the same is on this level. And sadly they're not bright enough to do this without being babysat, so just have to do it 2 tiles at a time. It is dropping some rocks down there, which is making them a bit of a splash. Hopefully I hit a dangerous animal. That'd be useful. Okay, there we go. This guy's so frustrated right now. Like, ugh. Leave me alone. Alright. There we go. Be surprised if he goes on break any minute now. Right, there's one. I guess I'll finish this tediousness off camera. Ooh, premature cave-in. Section of the cavern's collapse. It's knocked out my miner. Cause yeah, I saw this, I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't count on the diagonal, because this was going to be the last tile here. But I saw that ramp there, and I thought, is that enough? I guess it's not. Let's see what happens. Let's go down. Hey, check it out. But yeah, I may have killed my miner, I'm not sure yet. So I've sent the water splashing up. It's displaced it over the top of that wall, which is interesting. But yeah, there's part of the cavern lake blocked off. So it's blocked off that way. So now I just need a little cave in up at the top there. And another big one to the west there. And then this lake here will be blocked off, and I can pump it off the edge of the map. Or into the other lake. Either way, it'll go off the edge of the map, I believe. Because yeah, I could just build a pump on top of there. I don't have the stuff for it, do I? No, it won't even let me ghost build it. Let's have a look at my miner. Are you alright there, buddy? He's fine. I finished up some work. That was very satisfying. I bet it was. Annoyed after choking on dust on the ground. Confused after being knocked out after a cave-in. Cool. So that's that done. I'm going to make work on the next one. Which is going to be tricky, I presume, because this is solid black, that it's solid rock, but I'm not too sure. So I need this to come over to about here. Let's just say here for now. So I want this chunk of rock here to be dropped down, but I can't because I can't dig that. So it'll have to be this chunk. And there's a tree in the way. I'm honestly not sure that's a problem, because the tree trunk will be a solid object, so it can be this here. So we want to dig across there. Yep, and across here. So now this chunk drops down into there, and that should be enough. Yes, so dig across there. So this chunk drops down into this bit of water. Yeah, the multi-Z level does have its views. Does have its uses. Yes, it does. Alright, it should be a bit easier to drop this down as well. Let's have the up-down stair here. And dig away this stuff. There we go. I've stuck resin opal. And the side product of this is I'm getting plenty of stones and gems and stuff out of it. So, while I've got a jeweler, just being a glorified hauler at the moment, I might as well get them to build this crap. There we go. Oh, this must be a DF hack thing. It's automatically cutting gems. Praise Jesus. Or praise whatever thing you would choose to praise. The sun, if you like. Iron anvil. I wonder how much coal we have. Probably quite a bit at this point. So the bookkeeper has an office. The manager requires an office. How do I make the bookkeeper do bookkeepery things? All accounts accurate. Highest precision. There we go. So I would like to know just exactly what we have at this point. Still raining abhorrent ooze. No sign of zombies as yet. I guess we'll have to find out when somebody... Incidentally, the part of the cavern that I'm planning on reclaiming is in the terrifying biome, so... I guess we'll be enjoying some lovely zombies at some point. That's a good point, though. If they automatically cut all of the rough gems, there may not be any around for strange moods. Ah, this is done already. Okay, have you done above? Alright, I'll let them do that first. Priorities, you know. Probably because it needs to be done first, but... Is that right? Yep. Channel around. There we go. Do this, please. They channel through the floor pretty quickly, but do sort of need a second miner, don't I? Like I should embark with two, really, but just not that much of a priority. Let's get the metalsmith's forge made, and making coke. These things are gonna be, yeah, they're already cluttered. That's a lot of coke. That's more coke than Martin Sheen has ever seen. Whoa, almost topical humour, except not quite. Making thrones, we could do with more masons as well, always. There we go, and I guess more carpenters' shops as well. All built higgledy-piggledy. Of course. The guy who made this tile set, I think he's planning on making like full building tiles at some point, which would look awesome, because at the moment, even if you use a tile set, the buildings are still like constructed out of little ASCII symbols. Interrupted by Crundle. Crundles are not massively dangerous, but they're not exactly benign either. Tiny underground monster with large claws and horns. Yeah, one of my farmers got scratched in the upper arm which brews the fat. Oh, that was the giant leopard fight. Well, here's the crundle. Bruising the muscle. I was attacked. How exhilarating. Sweet. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about with the crundles, really. Perhaps. There's quite a few of them, though. Oh shit. What was this? The expedition leader strikes the crundle in the head with a copper pick, and the severed part sails off in an arc. I had a bath. I do not see the bliss in this. Just bathed in crundle blood. Kicked it in the leg and it exploded into gore. Good God. Yeah, I mean, dwarves that learn how to use a pick are pretty deadly after a while. It's quite scary, actually. Let's see. Smelter. Well, I would like you... Oh my. There's a big list. Smelt this magnetite, if you would. We can at least get some iron stuff on the go. This water just will not chill out. Look at it. Yeah, because a bit of the water got dumped over there by the cave-in. You think it would run off the edge of the map? Even if the water underneath was infinite. But no, it's just gonna wiggle around for all time. Oh, right. Yep. Fucked it up. Build that, please. Somebody. Oh dear. Expedition leader is vomiting. Why? Ah, there we go. Yeah, the guts were bruised by a scratch. But it looks like they're utterly destroying the crundles, though. There's a leopard on the surface. Oh, it's a kid. It still takes forever to save, even when you're running on an SSD. See what all these plants are up here. That's a tooth. That's gonna be there for a while. Hide root. Some more prickleberries. It seems like the tiles are actually just random. Crundle is having trouble breathing. Not the expedition leader. That's good. So I'd quite like this bridge to be closable. We should have traps, levers. There we go. Let's build this over here by the entranceway. And we should have a mechanic to do that at some point. What is that next to it? I guess that's a crundle mangled corpse. That's a very good point. I'm gonna need a refuse stockpile, and it's sadly gonna be on the ground. Yeah, it's gonna cause miasma and stuff. I guess I'm gonna have to dig one out in the walls and have an airlock on it, because otherwise it's just not going to be very nice for the dwarves, is it? X. There we go. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. Right, there we go. No. Dig it all out. I'm an idiot. Also forgotten that I'm in the middle of this. Right, those have all been dug out. So someone needs to come and remove that. Oh shit, that's not good. A brewer has been found dead, drowned. What are you doing in there? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a pond grabber. I honestly think they just climbed a tree and then fell out. There's no combat log for them at all. So yeah, they fell out of a tree and drowned. Well done. Well done. Somebody done this? There's somebody there with no job. I've noticed before that you can't deconstruct stuff. Actually, I don't think it matters, does it? Now that I think about it. Because it's on the diagonal. It matters not. Okay, so I'm going to start channeling this. And I'm going to have to make it high priority. There we go. Because otherwise my miner will be off digging that refuse pile. Uh-oh, I made a bit of a mistake. I caused a cave-in, but I did it wrong. And now my expedition leader and miner is drowning and unconscious. And I didn't even block off the water, so oh, there's a dead miner. Completely messed it up. Like, I'm not even sure how I managed to mess it up that badly, but I did. There we go, that's that. That was like really the best place for it as well. I mean, I'm gonna have to go like up a few Z levels. Oh boy. Well, I've got the metal smithing on the way. So I guess I'm gonna have to make a new pick, because that one ain't coming back. It's gone forever. So I got some iron bars. This one was cancelled smelting. We've run out of bituminous coal. Well, there you go. Oh, I'm really upset about the text size being different. I used to know exactly how many key presses it took. So yeah, we have just over 400 bars of coke, as I suspected. So, yeah, my new miner. Well, who's been... I guess nobody's been made expedition leader yet, because they haven't found him. They'll find him as soon as they start digging over there, though.